Welcome to Lucky Talk That Talk. Welcome back to Lucky Talk That Talk. We speak of everything and anything. Let me talk my shit. Clap that. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Give us a shout out if you can. Really do appreciate it. And remember, we're trying to reach 100 subscribers. So help us get there. Yay! This is your host, Lucky, and this is my second time doing this video because guess what? Microphone did lock off. And I chat and I chat, and there was no voice audio. Anyways, so for today's videos, for today's video, we're going to do the dynamics of friendship. So let's get into it. What is the definition of friendship? What is friendship? I feel as if for me, friendship is someone and also a relationship that helps you to grow, helps it's basically you building a community, you building something for yourself to help you to grow because every friend, every person, especially friendships, is a way of it's for you to grow. It's for you to know when it's time to move on from this person because they're no longer serving of you, know when to learning to apologize, learning to love somebody without any conditions. I feel like friendship helps you to know that. You get me? We also have like different types of friendship, which is friendship from childhood, adult, romantic, work related, and all those type of friends. And for me, I don't really speak to nobody. I don't really talk to anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. But if I do need to, like, if anybody needs my help, even if I don't speak to them in a long while and I'm cool with them, I will always help them because that's just me. That's just the type of person I am. I feel as if when it comes down to childhood bonds, childhood friendship, I think that's the first state of bonding and actual of or social skills and stuff like that. To be honest, when in our teenage years, that is more of finding our identity. Finding the friends that fit or go with the type of person you are. You get me? And I feel as if in when you're a teen, you're supposed to have a caliber of friends. You're not supposed to have one type of friend. You're not supposed to have a friends that are just within this area or this, category. No, I think you're supposed to have different friends. You're supposed to know different people, understand their upbringing and everything like that. I feel as if I had the opportunity to do that because my friends from school, everybody came from a different background. Everybody had their own belief system. And I love that. I grew up in two different homes, right? And each home had different values. So it also helped me to like see more and appreciate more, to be honest. Same with the friends in two different homes. You get me? It was just so different. And I was always meeting people of like different backgrounds. And I love that. Like, I love the fact that I had the opportunity to meet different people and to like understand, them upbringing and to see the difference between theirs and mine. And it's like, it wasn't anything of to like, to judge, but it was more of like, it gives you a wider perspective on like just people overall and as to why they do what they do. So yeah. And adulthood is basically sustaining relationships and managing life changes, So for some of us, we still have our childhood friends. We still have our friends from, high school or college. And it's just where we're maintaining that friendship as we grow and as we navigate life. That's right. Next topic is the benefits of friendship. For me, let me speak of me first. I just need you to support me emotionally because, and I feel as if I'm always giving in my friendships. Like I will give, and I have no problem with with not receiving. And no is like I'm not doing that anymore. I, I can't do it. I cannot. I want to say I will give. Like I never cared for what my friends brought to the table. No, I'm all about spoiling my friends. Like, if I say I'm going to do something for you, believe me when I say it, I'm going to do it. Even if it take me a couple months, even if it take me a week, I'm going to do it. Like, if my friend say, I want this, I'm going to try to get it from my friend. You get me? That's just how I am. And I care for my friends. I always care for my friends. And I don't know why now. But I just care for my friends so much. But no, being able to like really look back and the things that really lacked, I can say I care more for our emotional support than anything else. To be honest, yeah, I care for it very much is because when it came on to the physical, everybody knows how to. Most people know how to show up when the physical part of it. Being there, going out, just treating me like how I treat you. That's cool. But what about when I say to you, I don't like how you deal with the situation, but you are going to tell me that you don't have the capacity to deal with what I'm trying to say to you. But then when it's the other way around and I am not at the capacity to even deal with the issue that you're coming to me with, I still make time for my friend because I have you as my friend. So why is it that you can't be there for me emotionally as how I'm there for you emotionally? Like, get the hell out of my face. Like, if you can't be there for me emotionally, like, just F off. Yeah, just ASAP. When I go deep into a conversation, you will know and understand where I'm coming from without feeling like I am trying to attack you or I'm trying to judge you. No, this is just what I'm seeing. And this is what my brain is just wired to like just look beyond the scope of everything and me looking beyond. It might ruffle some feathers, but it's not to ruffle your feathers to say tat for tat, tit for tit. No, it's more to say, hey, I'm just a friend observing everything. And this is what I have observed. And I'm just going to tell you, just in case you see the same, or if you see it and you just ignore it. This is just me basically telling you something. You get me? Like, but anyways, mental health, being there for your friend, I feel as if we all need friends. No man stands alone. No man is an island. And reason why we need friends that are able to like, we're in a bad, funky mood and our friends can just show up and be there for us. That's the best thing ever. You get me? And friends are here for that. Friends are here to help you out of dark places, but you can't expect a friend to always help you out of a dark space when you aren't in receiving of the help. So if you don't want to receive the help of your friend being there for you, how can your friend help you? You get me? And if the case where your friend isn't showing up as to how you want them to show up, please speak to them. Please let them know and to say, hey, you're not showing up for me. Can you actually show up for me? And if you speak to your friend and they make the situation about themselves, wrap it up. That's not a friend. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Anyways, personal growth. Friends are here to help you grow. As I said before, friends are here. Friends are a reflection of you. Is that your past self, future, or present? Friends are here to help you to reach to the next stage in life, reach to the next chapter. And you have to be grateful for friends, even if they do you wrong, even if You guys can't see eye to eye, even if it's like a conflict of interest each time, you guys, you know, they're still here for something. So next topic is building and maintaining friendships, which is finding friends. Find the people that is for you. Find the people that you want to align yourself with. Cause them say, tell me a company, show me a company, and I tell you who you are. Even if you and your friends don't behave the same exact way, there will be character trait, like traits within the character that is the same. You get me? And ways of thinking that is the same. So even though you do not do the same thing, there is a similarity within how go about this world. So find people that is for you, find people that align with your belief system or your with with the type of person you're trying to be, your values, your morals, all them somebody. You have to find people that stands with that. Because if you're going on somebody that doesn't have any moral integrity, they are going to poison you. Period, point blank. You get me? Um Building and maintaining friendships, communication. You should be able to communicate anything to your friend, even if it's about their behavior. You get me? I think your friends are here to teach you what you lack or what you cannot see within yourself. Because I can say my recent friendship, big up yourself, that person taught me how to like, what did I call it? That person taught me how to not get, like, to be calm and not to be so reactive when things are going my way. And also to be able to like let others do what they want to do. Because when I tell you, if I say something, I say something, and that's the way it's supposed to go. I'm very demanding. Yeah, I'm working on it. You know? Navigating challenges, discussing challenges in friendship, misunderstanding and distance. I think misunderstanding and miscommunication sometimes do mess up friendship. And also it depends on who you're speaking to. Because if you're speaking to, someone that's, let's say acquaintance, is not really a friend, and how you normally behave with your friend, do that with them, and they don't understand where you're coming from, then it's going to be as if, why are you being weird to me when I'm not even being weird to you? This is really how I am, but you're not at the level to understand this is actually how I am. And it will cause like a weird dynamic between y'all when it shouldn't have been, it not supposed to be. You get me? And that is something to work on with friends. Distance, sometimes we feel as if distance between friends, um, it cause us to drift apart. But to be honest, sometimes we do need time to sit with ourselves and rejuvenate, our energy to be back into somebody's space. And I feel as if we don't give ourselves time to just sit with ourselves before we can be back into people's face. Like you do need time to sit for yourself. Like if I wake up and somebody texts me, I need something important, I'm not answering that message until I am relaxed enough. Because if I'm not relaxed enough and I answer that message, I'm going to come off as a B to them real, real bad. And my energy are gonna stink. But then if I share that, and all I need is just some peace and quiet. But I just need to drink a cup of tea and relax. Come here today, say a cup of tea. It go a long way. I remember for drinking a tea. Drinking the tea, it help on the gut health. Yeah, so when instead of not drink the soda after every meal, go drink a little water. And after you drink a little water, go drink a cup of tea. Peppermint never feel, Look ginger never feel, Drink the tea. Anyways, resolving conflicts and fostering forgiveness. When it comes down to my friendships, and when it comes down to overall people doing me anything or I'm doing anybody anything, first thing I do, forgive. Like, especially when somebody does me something, I forgive them. Like, even if I'm hurting and I'm crying, I'm going to forgive you. And I'm going to say, I forgive you. And it's just so weird. Reason why is because me saying I forgive you helps to push the light of forgiveness for me. That's really how I get to defer me forgiving you. Because if I say to myself, I'm not gonna forgive you, one, that just for you saying I'm not going to forgive you, you know much things come after that? You start resenting them, you start say them are wicked. If you know some people wicked, you start telling them about this and that. And it's like, do you need to be saying all those stuff when you can just forgive them? Because I'm not going to forget the time something major happened, and I'm like, when I tell you, I was in disbelief. I was in disbelief because I'm like, what? Like looking at me, what? You did that? And I'm like, oh my god! I was so shocked. I was like, I know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna forgive you. Like, I get where you're coming from. I'm never the understand at the time. I just said I forgive you, and me saying I forgive them was basically me shining a light on the situation because I said I forgive them is like I started to get the insight of what really truly transpire for and for Lucky Tunes that talk. This week's song is Kess Traffic Jam. On the know, say a soca season. I'm a soca girly. I love soca. I live for soca. I listen mostly soca. So, and this is my man. This is my lover. We're going to get married. Girl, you want me favorite. You always be me favorite. Don't worry at all. We going places on all the biggest stages. We on the road to greatness, girl. I don't need the traffic jam. We don't need the traffic jam. Go in the space of understanding why they did what they did and more of to not look at it to say, why you do me that, and cast blame onto them, but more of looking at what did my actions do for you to do that. You get me? What did I do for you to behave that way? It's like that's just why I said to something, I'm gonna forgive you. I forgive. I forgive. Because I don't want to have in my heart. When the karma circle back, it circle back. I forgive. And then sometimes people will do things and there will be no reason for why they did it. But because of your past behaviors, this is just a karma. I have to deal with it. That's just life. Like literally. Anyway, so I always forgive. When it comes down to conflict, I don't really have conflict with my friends, especially people that have around me know. To be honest, it's more of we're hard headed. They have another opinion to something. I have another opinion to something, and it's like, "Arr, let's attack. And it's like, okay, cool. And that's literally it. Anyways, the evolution of friendships, I feel as if friendship are here for a to be here through life changes. And as I said before, friends are here to help you to grow. Every friendship, every relationship, every family member is here for you to grow. You get me? So that's for sure. And I don't understand, and it will never be an issue for me if my friend get married, have kids, move to another country where we can't be friends. That never be an issue. And sometimes I'm not going to even go any further. Yeah. I feel like most of my friends are long distance. I have no friends I can say, hey, let's let's go out. No, I don't have any of those friends. Do I want any of those friends? Not right now. I don't have. I'm not nobody in my circle, especially now. Like I have an inner circle, and then I have a inner circle. And my inner circle is like one person, and then my inner circle is eight, and that's just the eight person that I follow. Yeah, those are my people. You get me? And I feel as if most friendships now is like, are we truly friends just to be friends, or you're just my friend because of the aesthetic that I have or I bring forward and the things that I can do for you? I feel as if like that's most of the friendships nowadays, and that's what I have been seeing. And it's just weird, like, why is it has to be like that? And let me tell you, is it somehow no? Let me push up my glasses. Is it somehow no? Because I've been looking, Two side, two face. Why I say that? Because you over here, so I got on with that person, yeah, and I do certain things, but then you over there, so the next person, I do the same. That's just weird, and this is why I just don't want to be in anybody's face. Again, man, I feel as if when it comes down to like the friendship, that overall how people know people, you know what I mean? I feel like everybody knows everybody, and everybody's connected to everybody, and that is just so weird. And I have been going through that for so long, where everybody is connected in somewhere, some form, and everybody knows everybody. I do not want. I want people where nobody know. I want those type of friends. Yeah. How to maintain friendship long distance? Um, Talking on the phone, texting. You can show up for your friends in different ways that you don't know about. You don't have to always be there on the physical. As I said, emotional is supposed to be the most important thing when you're having friends. Most important thing. And you and your friends can do activities on the phone. You get me? Try the other things. And sometimes you can it's all about just finding ways to be there for each other. You get me? Showing up in other ways. As you know, on a kind of streak, TikTok up streak, you can do TikTok streak. That's really nice, because sometimes we don't. It's not every time you want to talk and do the TikTok streak. You just get to laugh and have fun while just sending videos, and it's like that's really nice. I like that. Next topic is red flags and toxic friendships. Let me just give a story. So and SG had SG and me became friends, right? And SG had some friends that they were cool, but in the time, me and SG became too close. Me and SG get close, and SG friends started to like do weird things to her, right? Do SG friend did so much weird things to her to the point where it corrupt SG mind. SG started to do the same thing to me. So let me tell you what SG started to me. Me that Sovereign Portmore. Let me give you all the tea. Either I went to Island Grill or Tutti Frutti. One out of the two of them. But it's either I went to the both of them. I saw somebody and I said, I know that person. Right? Because they were looking at me and I was like, I know that person. Anyways, I'm reaching the car, got a message, just see a Sovereign. So I'm like, who the hell text me? And I'm like, that person would never text me because I don't know that person. But the thing is that there's history behind the person I saw. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Is like, I'm there thinking, like, like, why would you want to text me? Why would you want to talk to me? Why would you do that? Tough. Whenever I put it in mind, but me skeptic, like really skeptic. So yeah, another time I went to the movies, I saw about like three-person or two that I knew, and SG wait until like the day after the movies, text me. Must see the movie. So me I scratch my head at my face. I say, what? You even have time where anytime I drove to Sovereign, somebody see me, and I'm like, that's weird because one, I don't be driving in the same cars every time I go on the road. I'm always driving in a different car. Like I don't be driving in the one same car for like every time. No, the cars will be changing. So I'm like, this shit is so weird. Because any car that is available at the house, that's the car that I drive. So I'm like, nobody's supposed to know it's me. It doesn't matter because not every time I go to Savard, I come out of the car. I'll just go into the drive-thru. You get me? Sometimes SG would get out and go get the food. So I'm like, this is weird, this is weird, this is weird. I'm freaking out. I'm like, all right, my food stop was Savard. My food stop, come out of my house. Bear in mind, the person that was doing this is SG. SG did this. Yo, when I tell you madness, madness, madness. That's why me, I am afraid of people. That was so traumatic. Anyways, let's continue the story. SG did that. And one day, I was driving up and down in my community. I said something to SG and I mentioned somebody's name, but I mentioned their nickname. And I got a message like 2 days later and the same nickname, which nobody knows that person's nickname, right? The SG text the nickname. And I'm like, wait, hold up, right? But before we even go there, in the car the same day, listen, is when somebody does something and then feel like they might get away with it, there is a type of spirit that lingers with them. You get me? It's like a thrill, but not only a thrill, it's like you don't know what I'm up to. You will not catch on to what I'm doing. You understand? And she had a SG had a look on her face, and I said, "Why do you have that look?" And my mom tells her that look was so creepy. It was so creepy. It's like I wake up, like it's like a and it's like that same day, me says the look in my head for the whole day and the energy just did shift. So I said, no man, me have to go find who are them fake page yeah. And I went on Instagram. Ooh, I went on Instagram and did a forget password thing. And you know them email and phone number. So the first part of the email and the last part of the email show and the first part of the number and the last part of the SG email and number. And I'm like, why were you doing that? Like, there was no need for you to do that. You know why she did that? And that's why I say, everybody, you have to look within. You have to see as how your actions let somebody react the way they react. You get me? Why SG did that? Because I told SJ right before, I was like, I'm not going to be a friend anymore. I don't want to be a friend. I said that. And because what her friends did to her, she didn't want to lose me as her friend. So she felt as if that was the only way for her to keep me around. And I'm like, that was just some dumb shit. That's the most dumb shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, I was so traumatized. I was so afraid to come onto the house. I didn't drive. I didn't do anything. I stayed in the house. If I needed to go on the road, my mother has to bring me on the road. It's just some madness. Like, when I tell you somebody traumatized. And when SGD text me for apologize, guys, this was me in the message. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Like, I was just sending leave me alone over and over and over. Like, leave me alone. Like, that's just madness. Why would you do that? I don't. That's why I don't play with people, and I don't want to be anybody's friend. I'm afraid. You get me? And you also have to look out for the signs of friends that you know will envy you because they will just dislike you because of the light, and if they don't dislike you, they will try to gravitate, like steal your energy because of how authentic and natural you are. You get me? You're not trying to be anybody else. You're speaking the truth. You're not trying to beat around the bushes and behave as if, oh, nothing no go so, oh, let me enable you. I hate enablers and I do not want any enablers around me. And I also felt as if when younger me, I had a lot of enablers around me. Yeah. Let me just put that. Like a lot of enablers. You get me? And this is why I don't understand the true, like the type of friends that I want to be around. You get me? Because even when you're trying to give a friend a warning to say that person isn't good for you, they will make it seem as if you're telling them something bad and hey, you're doing too much now. Don't speak on my friend. First of all, your friend isn't good for you, and I'm telling you the truth. So when you see, you see it. But I'm speaking facts. You get me? And I know there's always somebody to like come around me, and I can say that yo, this type of people that may have around you just not for you. I will tell you for sure. Do I care? No, that's just you for know. That just for you to know. You can do what you want to do with that information. Next thing I do hate is mutuals. I will not be certain mutuals. I will not be friends with you. I will not entertain you. I will not be in your circle. Even if we're in each other's circle, you cannot come get close to me if you have certain mutuals. I do not play that game. I do not play that game. But toxic friend is a hell of a thing. And you have to know when to let go of a friend because you can be there for a friend and a friend can be there for you. But then when you look back on how much things they have done to you and you see how much they have hurt you, is like, was I dumb? Was I being naive? And it's not even that. It's just that you cared for the friend so much and you cared for the friendship so much and you cherished it so much. It's like, you don't even care for what they were doing. But no, you're looking at it and it's like, you did me so wrong. You betrayed me on so much levels. You get me? And when you have that realization to say, it's time to let go, please let go. Because every time me not let go of a friendship, Father God said, Radam, Rad, Radam, get up, all up a stress, all it, all up a stress. Like, listen to me. When I say like let go, when it comes down to friendship, you have to know when it no longer serves you, to be honest. And with having friends, with every friend that you have, it doesn't matter how close you guys are, there has to be boundaries. There has to be things that you're like, if you do this, I'm not going to be a friend anymore. And funny thing is, I know when it comes down to me, and I say to someone like, if you do this, we're done. We're done. They never yet believe me. And it's like, okay, cool. Even if I revisit you to say, okay, I forgive you, but we're cool. You're going to do something else because there wasn't any much consequences to your action. So you're going to do something else. And that's the thing. But when there isn't much consequences to anybody's action, we we just do whatever we want to do because it's like, okay, cool. And that's so true because, you know, when I think about it, wow. As if there isn't, any consequences, then you're just going to always feel as if I can do whatever I want to do. And that's why certain things I do not play about. Like, I, no. I'm not playing with you. I'm not your mother and I'm not your father. Go and play with them. Go and play with them. Do not play with me. I'm not playing with you. You get me? And even if I talk to you after you doing something to me, I know that you're going to do something else. And by the time I do something else and I see it and I say it to you again and there's no change in the behavior and all I'm hearing is just excuse, oh, I never look at it like that. Get the hell out of my face. I just know that I'm going to cut you off eventually because you're playing with me. You are playing with me. What? After after me I play though? Me I play with me for? Me I play with my love. Move. So yeah, you have to set boundaries. You have to, establish yourself with your friends. You have to know where you stand with your friends. You have to communicate with your friends. You have to do all of those stuff. You have to do all of those stuff because friendship is something to build you and it's also something that can break you. You get me? And friendship let you see within yourself. Cause if your friend does something and you know so you would never do it, you learn from your friend about it. You learn how your friend, where your friend go through. It's a give and take type of thing. You get me? You have to give to your friend. You have to be also being receiving of your friend. You understand? And as I said, for me, my friends are always good. Like my friend can come around me and be like, I want something. Okay, cool, let's get it. Yeah, I love it. Like, and as I said, I'll always be that type of friend. I protect my friends. You get me? If I go with my friend and my friend is not comfortable with something, somebody's around us and she's not comfortable, I will say something or I will move them out of the way and stand ground. You get me? That's just the type of friend that I am. If my friend wants to have fun and I have to be the babysitter, I will do that. You get me? If I want to have fun and my friend has to be the babysitter, I hope my friend is able to do that without having an issue. Because and you're going to have the times when both of us is going to have the fun. But then somebody have to stop up, I'll always do that. You get me? Somebody have to like, okay, let me stop, let me get ready just in case anything and watch my friend. You get me? So friendship is something. Everybody needs a friend. No matter what you say, I don't want a friend, I don't want a friend. Everybody needs a friend. You get me? Because having a friend helps you to stay grounded, helps you to see things in a different lens, to have a wider perspective, as I'm gonna say. And friends are here to help you to grow. Friendship is needed. You get me? And you just have to set people to what they are to you. It can, everybody can be your best friend. Everybody can be, that so close to you. You don't need to have, you get me? Because I know a lot of people. I can say for sure, I know a lot of people. And a lot of people know, I know, don't use that name. Yeah. And a lot of people know Lucky. Well, rarely people know Lucky. But yeah, you get me? And it's like, I know them. I don't speak to them that much. But at the same time, I have my close friends. As I do have my close friends, I have people that I'm closer to that is within the inner circle. And then I have people that is within the inner circle. You get me? And that's really how it is. You get me? You have the one person you go to and talk to them about how you feel about something. And you have the next friend that you don't tell them as much, but you tell them just enough to get a feedback. You get me? Like friends are here to be a help of service to you, and you're here to be a help of service to your friend. And please, nobody got being afraid with nobody where you're bad mind, you feel insecure when you're there on them because you're not enough but touch yourself. You're not doing anything but touch yourself. Like, why would you do that? Why would you come around me knowing that you do not like me and knowing that you want something that I have? And then the next thing too, oh, wanna see people things and want it. Oh, no, ready I saw. Oh, no mother never teaching them to see people things and leave it alone. See people business and leave it alone. Hallelujah. Hi, hi, hi. Like, see people things, see people, just see people and leave them alone. If you don't want me, them no good, just leave them alone. But then I get really, boy, I just want to grow, make someone stay so still. But yeah. And sometimes I do understand saying I loving a friend and I don't want to lose a friendship and become obsessive about a friend. But leave them. Like, just leave them. There's no need to be doing certain weird behaviors towards them because like that isn't going to let you come back within them circle. That isn't going to change anything. They already don't want you within their circle. So like why would you go ahead and do weird things to them? Like that's just madness. But anyways, just know that friends are here to serve you and you're here to serve your friends. You get me? Don't have your friend giving you a handful and you can't even give them a pinky finger. Don't do that. Cause that's just one sided. You get me? And remember your friends are here to serve in a lot of like different purposes and to help you to advance in life. To be grateful and humble. And I don't know, as I hate competition with friends, there's no need for you to be in a competition with a friend. I feel as if you're going to, perceive, have yourself as this girl, be that girl. Have those type of friends around you. Say if you're a bad bitch, have bad bitches around you. You get me? If you're somebody that's really out of the spotlight and you have the ability to be friends with multiple people like of different dynamics and different belief system, then do that. But if you don't have the capacity to do that, then do not do it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video and understand where I'm coming from and be able to serve your friends as how they have served you. And remember, being there for your friend physically is not enough if you cannot be there for them emotionally, especially if they have asked you to be there for them emotionally, right? So this is your host, Lucky, and thank you for watching Lucky Talk That Talk. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. The socials will slide somewhere on the screen. Remember to follow and give us a shout out if you can. We truly appreciate it. All right.